Okay, let's get started. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good week, or had a good week, and I hope you have a better weekend. Okay, stuff. Let's see. Let's get the music turned off. There we go. So, stream schedule today, of course, is Last on Multiplayer with Jeff Hobo and Hurricane. Hurricane is still playing Starfield, I saw. So, we'll see if he realizes what time it is. Tomorrow, though, Saturday, I'll be playing Starfield. Sunday is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Day, where the first half of the stream is campaign stuff with Gimpy, the Dwarven Crusader Angel, and the second half of the stream is the Treasures of the Midnight Isles DLC with Rear Group 10. And you know what? I got distracted because of Mr. Gimpy. Good afternoon, Veronica.
Good afternoon, Gimpy, and hello, everyone. Have a great stream.
There we go. Okay, so... sorry, Mrs. Gimpy was distracting me with the... She was vacuuming in the hallway.
Is in 1 hour.
Just before the stream was starting, so yeah. It was distracting me, and, you know, so... Anyway, we got scheduled through Saturday, or through Sunday. Monday should be Master of Magic. Tuesday and Wednesday, probably Total War Pharaoh, which officially comes out on Wednesday. And then Thursday, don't know yet. And the next Friday, we should be back here to Slasta, though. So there's that. Other interesting news today. Woke up this morning to getting an email from YouTube saying I have been accepted into the partnership program. Finally. Hey, Jeff. Clean house is a healthy house. That's what they tell you. I think it's a lie. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And, of course, thank you, everybody who watches the videos and subscribed and that kind of fun stuff. So, thank you for that. Hey, Hurricane, welcome back. The thing is it's not really... the YouTube is different than Twitch and how it does partnership. With Twitch, it's like, you know, you start off at affiliate and then you work towards partnership. And, you know, once you're affiliate is you have pretty much the same stuff as partners for the important stuff as far as, you know, making money and that kind of stuff off of subs and whatever. It's the same thing. Ad revenue is pretty much the same as well. Again, the only real significant difference between partners and affiliates on Twitch is partners can show up on the main page to get more visibility that way. You know, affiliates have to, you know, work up for that honor. So, you know, that kind of thing. And just in case, Jeff needs to know, hey, Veronica, who is your favorite pet?
Not you. I tell you what to do and you never listen. What kind of a pet does not listen to their master?
Sounds fun. Good. Okay, and to continue on. So how YouTube's partnership is a little different. You don't start making any money with them, obviously as a streamer, until you've got up to approximately 1,000 subs. Again, subs on YouTube are different than they are on Twitch. And Twitch, a subscriber means they are giving you money. On YouTube, it's just a follow. As in, if you didn't already notice for YouTube, is when you click the little subscribe button, all it does is it makes it so that you see, or you're supposed to see, when these people that you're subscribing to create a new video. And you're supposed to show up in your list of stuff. That's the way it's supposed to be. There's no money involved or anything. So, let's see. Just a second. Okay, sorry. Mrs. Gimpy's here now. She's looking at the video, asking if they ever swam. I go, I don't know. You were there. She was there. No, they did not swim. They did not swim. They watch some of the other dogs swim. They can't hear you. You're too far away. So, anyway, as I was saying about YouTube's partnership program, it's like you have to work up through the rungs thing, and basically just getting into the partnership doesn't mean you get full access to all the stuff. Because in order to get full access, you need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. I'm only up to like 920 something. And because of that, until I hit 1,000, I don't get access to any of the ad revenue. But there's other things, which is questionable what the order they do things, how YouTube is doing things. But basically, when you get entered into the partnership program, like I have as of this morning, you can get membership. You can have memberships now, which are probably not too useful to people who are just watching videos. I think it's mainly intended for the memberships to be for when you stream on a regular basis. Hey, Desperado, welcome back. And I don't stream on YouTube. I have in the past when I had some connection issues with Twitch a few years back, and it's okay. And it wasn't that great actually, but supposedly it's improved over the years. But I think the membership, which is basically the equivalent to subbing here on Twitch, where you get access to emotes and badges and this other little stuff, right? Some other little privileges you can grant to members. And the cool part about it, of YouTube's membership over Twitch's, is Twitch's has just 3 levels. It's the $5, 10, and was it 20? Or is it 10, 15, and 20? I don't remember what the second and third levels are because nobody uses those. Well, very few people use those. But I think it's 5, 10, and then 20 per month. With YouTube, you actually get to say or choose between different amounts, and you can assign different privileges and stuff to those amounts. And for starting purposes, I haven't turned them on yet. I'm not done with the whole process with the membership on YouTube, mainly because, like I said, I think it's meant to be for when you're live streaming on YouTube. I don't see how it really works when you're just doing regular videos like I'm doing now. But again, membership on YouTube, you can set different dollar amounts. I'm looking at doing $3 a month and $5 a month. And the only thing you're really going to be getting is some emotes and some, little privileges for the 2 different levels. And it's not, I don't know. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it's, again, it's something else to worry about. And there's some other things related to live streaming too that you can make money off of. But the main thing is making ad revenue off the videos that you put on YouTube, and doing some little digging on the internet. And if it's to believed, basically it works out to be it's $18 US per 1,000 views of a video, which means that's what $1.80 for 100 views and 18 cents for 10 views, or 1.8 cents per view. So if the numbers are accurate that I saw on the internet, so that's basically what it is. And that's really what you're shooting for, because that's the income that's, more consistent and that kind of stuff. Unless, of course, you are streaming all the time on YouTube, then it's a different story. That's where the membership, I think, kicks in and that kind of thing. Nice thing about streaming on YouTube is that you do not need to upload it later like you currently do. It is already there. Correct. But the tricky part there is you have to be really careful on YouTube, because YouTube is more picky about music than Twitch is. Because Twitch doesn't penalize, because some games have copyrighted music, or at least it's registered as copyright, but because it's related to the game, Twitch doesn't care. However, YouTube will sometimes ding you for that if the game developers don't properly mark their music as being okay to show up when it's their content being shown. So that's the one thing you have to be a little bit concerned about with the streaming on YouTube, is the music stuff or anything copyright related, because YouTube is a lot more picky than Twitch is. And Twitch is pretty picky. Or copyright trolls. Yes, there's that too. There's that too. You wouldn't believe how many, what is it, a couple of months ago, I think it was? I think a couple months ago, one of my old videos from like 9-10 years ago got dinged because somebody was making a copyright claim on some of the music that from 9 or 10 years ago. I shit you not. And it was like, and they just came through like a couple of weeks ago. It's like, what are you doing? Nobody's even looked at this video in years, and yet I got dinged for it a little bit. Well, I didn't get dinged. It was just they were saying they made a copyright claim, and I have options. I can either mute the whole video, or I can have YouTube attempt to mute just that section of the video with the copyright claim. It's like, whatever, it's a pain. Irrespective if they own anything. Well, yeah, there's that too. But usually for me, it's been music. Because for those of you who missed it, back in the day, I used to play music on the stream, as in real music, not this free stuff. And no, I haven't really been dinged. Again, it's usually the publishers. It's not so much the artists of the music, it's the publishers, the record companies that notice this stuff. And they say, we claim this. And when they do that, is what they're doing is they're saying, or what they're doing is anytime your video makes money, they get it. That's the whole point of the copyright claims, is because YouTube runs ads, and if YouTube makes money off of that, instead of the money going to the viewer, it goes to the copyright claimant. And the way around that again is to, either have the whole video muted or that particular section muted, and always go for that particular section, and then the copyright claim doesn't apply. So, it's fun. But it's just funny to have stuff that's been up there for years and years, and suddenly, oh, look, we're making a claim. It's like, where were you 5 years ago? Why didn't this happen 5, 6, 7 years ago? And it's just whatever. And again, it's weird. And it's stupid. The whole thing is stupid. I mean, I understand, artists want to get their money and stuff, but that's not how it actually is. Is usually the copyright claimants are the actual record companies who didn't actually do anything really. All they did is they helped the artist, make a record, and then they expect to get paid for it forever. The artists, they don't want what they want to pay forever. They just want to get paid forever. So again, it's a whole stupid thing. And, that's that. So anyway, like I said, partner, YouTube. The funny part is I started trying to be a partner on YouTube before Twitch, and I'm still nowhere close on Twitch. So I'm really tempted to start streaming on a regular basis or on YouTube just to see how it goes, like 2 or 3 days a week. The problem is, of course, is splitting up viewership between two platforms, and I don't know how well that will go. And so I've been thinking about it for a long time, doing that, but I've been reluctant to do it. Dual stream, hey, Hurricane, welcome back. Streaming on both of them at the same time, it is possible, but the downside there are dual streaming services out there, but they come in different versions. There's the free versions that you can stream to 2 different services at the same time, but you're limited to the resolution to like 720 or lower, I think, maybe even 640 to each. So that's kind of stupid. Even though it's free, it's still kind of stupid because the video quality is not that good. And then there's the paid versions where, it goes up to 1080 and that kind of stuff. But the paid versions are not like $5 or something like that. It's like $20 a month or something stupid. Way overrated. So it's actually, you're almost better off if you're just starting out, just trying to get into the whole streaming thing. You're better off just streaming to one or the other, or doing a split schedule. I think might be the better way to go. And yes, YouTube and Twitch used to stop people from doing that, but they don't anymore. For as far as I know, they don't do it anymore. Partners in particular, in their contracts, they were considered exclusive to Twitch, but Twitch, I think, changed the rules a little while back, like either earlier this year or was it last year? Somebody sued probably? No, I think Twitch realized that's not in their best interest to do that, because what it does is, what Twitch realized is, YouTube actually has a better payout program than Twitch does. So what was actually really happening was, because you couldn't do one, because Twitch was saying if you're a partner, you can only stream on Twitch and you can't go anywhere else. And if you go anywhere else, everything's gone. And so people were just leaving, going to other services, like YouTube and the others that are out there that aren't as successful as Twitch. And so that's what they just leave, and they take all their money and people with them, and Twitch loses money when they do that. So Twitch is finally coming around going, fine, you can do Twitch and you can do somebody else. I think, I'm not positive on that one, but I think they changed that in the last year or two. Affiliates, not a big deal, because you're not, in all honesty, if I were to switch over to YouTube, it'd probably be better for me, in all honesty. But I don't know that for a fact, because I do have, even though I don't have tons of people watching, I do have a fairly established following, I guess. I'm averaging, somewhere around 20 viewers average, on the stream, for every stream, basically. but that's just 20 people continue, throughout, the whole thing. But there's actually, probably a couple hundred people that watch on a regular basis. They may not say something in chat, but they are there. Just because you don't say something in chat, I know you're there because I can see your name on a list. So just so you know, you are being watched. So, so yeah, and I pay attention to that. I pay attention to who's here on a regular basis, where they don't speak anything or say anything or not. How could I know? How could I know, Calfac? Because I honestly have a list. There's actually a list. Welcome back, Calfac. Don't scare the lurkers off. Well, that's it. I encourage lurkers. Lurkers are just as important as people who talk in chat. Yes, people who talk in chat are important because they keep, the stream going, and it shows there's some interest in what's going on, that kind of stuff. And it does keep, and the lurkers, even though they're lurking, they're usually watching chat on a different screen or something like that. They're kind of listening to the stream usually, and they're watching from time to time, and they also pay attention to chat from every now and then, even though they're still lurking. They just don't participate for whatever reason it is. And I do the same thing. I watch other streams all the time, but I never participate in chat. I just watch, or listen, whatever it is, and that's just the way that's just the way it is. So, sorry, Mrs. Gimpy's distracting me again. She's getting ready to go somewhere. So she has to go take care of some business. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, lurkers and viewers and that kind of stuff. So now that I do have partnership on Twitch, my next goal is not Twitch, on YouTube, I need to get my subscribers up to 1,000 so I can make money off of commercials that you guys have to watch on YouTube. And that's just the thing that, again, I'm close. I'm close. And the fastest way probably to get there is to start streaming over on YouTube on a regular basis. The question is when. And I don't know. I've kicked around ideas like doing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays over there, and then Friday through Monday here, or some type of, that kind of thing. Basically, don't alternate is the general idea. I try to keep an actual schedule going on both sides still. And the question is which way would do best? And I honestly don't know. It'll probably take in some experimentation, but it may kill my viewership too, which I don't have a lot of. Dual streaming really isn't an option because unless you want to pay for it, and I don't want to pay for it. And even then, I'm not sure exactly how that would work, because I have to remember I don't have fiber. I just have a regular cable connection. And right now, as far as I know, our upload speed is still restricted to 6 megabits per second, which is barely functional for Twitch. And Twitch is actually, I'm set to 4 megabits per second because we're just trying to keep some extra bandwidth there for uploading for other stuff like Discord and whatever else is going on. Hey, Ed, welcome back. Chance to thank Hurricane for the gift sub. I was pulled away from your computer at the time. Well, there you go. Hurricane, Ed is saying thank you for the gift sub. That was from a few days ago. So I don't know. Is this something I should put up to a poll? As far as if I switch over to YouTube for a couple of days a week, would people still watch? Or do you just want to watch me here on Twitch? I guess I should put that up on a poll on Discord and see how it goes. And then based on my decision, well, I'll use that as part of the decision-making process to see what you guys think. The problem is people don't always respond to polls. I can put it here in on Twitch, and I can do it on Discord too. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so anyway, that's something to kick around, and so that future stuff, but relatively soon stuff. And again, the whole issue is to get ad revenue, which I get. The thing is right now, as an affiliate here on Twitch, I get ad revenue here. It's not a ton of money. It usually works out to be about $1 per stream, but that's not a joke either. That's how much it is. And YouTube, and to put this in perspective, the ad revenue here on Twitch is when I do a 6-hour stream running 3-minute ads every hour. So figure, what is that? I think it's 18 minutes of ads per day. And I make $1 from that. roughly. Depending on it, it can vary. It can vary between, you know, like between 50 cents and $1.50. I don't know what the actual conditions are there. I know how many viewers you have matters, but when you're consistently getting my numbers and the ad revenue fluctuates, like I said, between 50 cents and $1.50, yet the viewership is the same, or on some days it'll be lower, yet the ad revenue will be higher than a day where I have more viewers. And so I don't know exactly what's going on there, and we don't get any real data from it to know what's going on there. But again, to put that in perspective, that's 6 hours of streaming that I can turn that over onto YouTube once I get monetized over there for ads. I can take those 6 hours of videos and I can collect, 18 cents per, what was it, 10 views or 100 views? No, I can get $1.80 per 100 views because it's $18 for 1,000. So $1.80 per 100 views on a video. And I get 6 videos at minimum out of every stream that I'm doing here on Twitch. So my incentive is to get advertising dollars out of YouTube because my chances of getting money out of them through ads is much better. As much as I hate ads, that's just the way it is. And the way YouTube is set up anyway, you have to watch ads anyway, no matter what. So there's no way to turn them off unless you're watching your own videos. So that's, I think, the only way you can not have to watch ads. So anyway, so there's the thinking. There's the possible future. And if you have any opinions on how that should go, feel free to share. I am open to suggestions. And again, this is all about trying to make a little bit more money out of this because that's the way it is. Mickey and Rocket need their treats. Just remember that. It's all for Mickey and Rocket's treats, believe it or not. Actually, it pays the electrical bill too. So anyway, or some of it. Not during the summer, it doesn't pay. During the winter, Twitch pays the electrical bills, but during the summer, it don't. It's not enough. So anyway, that's where we are. Okay, so I think we're ready. I think we're ready to actually start playing. Give the dogs a rolled up sock with a hot dog in it, and they should be happy enough with that. Oh, you missed it this morning when we had bacon for breakfast, and they got some because Mrs. Gimpy did that. Mrs. Gimpy was trying to take bacon from me to give to the dogs, and I just looked at her and go, "You touch my bacon to give to the dogs, we're getting a divorce." And she just went, "What?" And I go, "You heard me." Needless to say, they got a piece of her bacon, not mine. Poor Mrs. Gimpy. Hey, it's the price you pay. It's the price you pay. Okay, let's get switched over.